All right. Wait. Hold on. Let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning. Dan,
Yes.
why are you claiming that you can slap Slater?
Well, see, Slater made a wager with me with a gentleman's handshake, and he said, if I beat you, which I most definitely will, Dan, I'm gonna fuck you up in this pool game. You said there's 3 things that I can guarantee beat you in: pool, ping pong, and basketball. I'm so confident. I'm so confident that I can win this wager, and I will make you a wager that if I lose, I have to call you master
Yes.
for a day.
Yes.
aka until tomorrow morning.
Yes.
And every time you don't call,
Well, I think it's 24 hours. Yeah.
I'm just gonna say tomorrow when we wake up.
Wait. No, but as a judge, I have a question. Did you make that wager?
Yeah.
Did you shake hands on it?
Yeah.
Did you lose?
The game?
Did you lose the game?
Yeah.
This game in question?
Yeah.
The one tied to the oath?
I did.
Alright, now you give me your side. Why shouldn't you be slapped?
Yeah, why shouldn't you be slapped?
After all, number 1, you made a handshake, and then number 2, he forgave you.
Which not agree
and you call him Dan a bunch.
I was tortured.
Hold on.
That car while you're slapping with your hands all over me.
That's just a byproduct of our friendship, though.
There's lots of extra punches and slaps that haven't been designed for no reason.
Not in your face. I've never slapped your face.
No, I'm just saying lots of strikes that were not talking about have been dealt. Like when I was pushing to the dark bathroom earlier, there were some punches like that was just a product of our friendship.
That was a product of our friendship.
I agree. Absolutely
It was
nothing.
scary.
Gentlemen,
It was scary,
so
yeah.
can't a certain amount of strikes just transfer to this slap, or at least, at the very least, transfer
Hold
to
on,
the
I have a question.
Interrupts a man.
Because you can't just make claims. You can't just make claims. Number 1, on the subject of transference, right? If I take a class at Lafayette, right, and it's a Lafayette biology class, and I transfer over to a bigger university with a better biology, right? And perhaps their standards are higher than Lafayette's. Would you say that they have the right to deny that transfer?
Probably.
So the credit won't transfer.
Yeah.
So you can say that some things that are smaller and more insignificant won't transfer into the bigger scheme of things. So, therefore, a byproduct of our friendship does not transfer over to the slap count.
Right.
But you may continue to make your case.
Give you another example. A man commits a crime, a petty theft. He was an officer in our Navy for a long period of time. He did a really great job, a lot of stuff for our country. Purple Star, Yellow Star, Blue Star. This guy did it all. He is caught. As a judge, would you be more lenient on him knowing that the background of what he's been through than some kid on the street that's living off Wall Street?
You do the crime, you get caught.
He's the judge. You don't need this.
I'm speaking. You do the crime, you get judged. Justice is justice. Remember, Lady Justice is blindfolded. She doesn't care about your background or your ethnicity or the color of your skin or nothing like that. If you did the crime, if you had a contractual obligation to fulfill a pre-discussed, right, set of circumstances, where if you won the game, haha, Dan has to call you master, right? But since you lost, you have to call Dan master.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
And so you failed in those obligations.
I did.
You failed in those obligations because number 1, you stopped calling him master.
I made a mistake.
All right, so
That's just one mistake.
all right.
That was about like maybe 8 times.
But you know what else is a mistake?
What?
Drinking and driving. No one does that. No one does that on purpose.
Did it now.
Do you think just because they made a mistake You think just because they made a mistake, if they kill a fucking family of 4, they deserve? Oh no, you just made a mistake, bro. It's fine.
No, how about this?
So violation of law.
Maybe not.
warrants punishment.
Maybe it shouldn't cancel. Maybe a slap is deserved. Maybe there's no way around it. I think that at least a transference would be a left-handed slap.
No, the
The transference is I'm not slapping you 8 times. I'm giving you 1 slap for 8.
So here's
I'm already having mercy.
All right.
I'm already being a merciful Lord.
Okay, hold on. So as judge in this,
Yeah.
I'm moving from a place of reason now, and now we're bargaining. We're bargaining now. So this is now sort of economics, right?
Permission.
Supply and demand.
Speaking!
I'm
I
speaking!
hold you in contempt!
Permission to make closing remarks, Your Honor.
Wait, real quick, I have a permission grant. And you can make closing remarks as well.
Now, were the tables to be turned, were Slater to have won the pool
We would have
beat?
slapped you once.
That's not true.
It is true. I would never slap you.
Dude, you would have held it. You would have held that.
Were Slater,
That's
were
true. I
Slater,
believe that. That you would do that.
Yeah.
were Slater to have won the bargain, though, not only first I wouldn't have put myself in this position because I would have called you by your rightful name, Master, had I lost.
No way to know that.
Because
You would have
of
done
course-
it. He's a man of his
Of
word.
course.
I
Now,
can stipulate.
we're
stipulate
stipulating
that.
now. Of course, we're stipulating. I'm just saying, personally, I'm going to make the claim that I would have done that. Now, this is a fact. Had I not followed that agreement, I would not have tried to get my weasel worm writhe my way out of my gentleman's agreement because I made it and I honor my handshake. And then if my opponent, who had rightfully bested me, then decided to have mercy on me, to slap me not 8 times, but once. And not even a full slap, a 50% maybe.
Hold on, we're gonna bargain that. We're gonna bargain strength now.
And if there was any kind of bargaining, I would welcome him with open arms to my cheek. That's all I want.
May I make closing remarks?
Yeah, you can make closing remarks. That's the beauty of the justice system here in the Keys.
I agree that you would have upheld your word without a doubt, no question.
You have to be
in my mind.
standing.
Without a doubt, no question on mine, you would have upheld your word. But I think if I had won, I would have bargained in a way that rather than saying, oh, you said my name 8 times, you deserve 8 slaps, I'll give you 1, I would have bargained in another sense, say, hey, my brother's here with me for a couple days in Miami, we've been torturing him a lot. Does he need a hard slap to end New Year's Eve to go into we're about to light some fireworks? Does he really need that? I would say probably not, and I would bargain for something in the future and maybe be lighter. It's an example. That's I guess that's all my closing remarks. Is that if you're gonna slap, I think at least it's a light slap. That's the final remark.
But you're admitting guilt.
All right.
I lost it.
My verdict. Slater raised an interesting point at the end of his closing remarks. He said that, do I really want to start off the new year slapped? And I say, where can we look for guidance in this? And I think we should look at the roots of our civilization, our traditions, right? What's the first thing that happens to you when you're born?
Your umbilical cord's cut.
And you get slapped by the doctor.
That's true.
You're welcome.
true?
You're welcome to this life to slap because it causes the baby to cry and breathe, and breathing is good for it.
The new year, the first year of
The
your life.
new year. This is the first year of your life. You're now a man now. You're not after the events of this year, right after being at Lafayette and seeing that sort of degeneracy. After you're finding your feet now. Okay, I want to do film,
I
right?
wanna be baby.
What better way to celebrate your birth from boyhood transitioning into the world of manhood, similar to your birth, your real birth, right? And there will be parallels, and that parallel will be 1 slap. That is my verdict. Now we'll move on to bargaining. All right, 1 slap. Now, the factors are, we have to remember this 1 slap has 8 slaps worth of rage behind it. Has 8 is true. You're the one. It's yours. You said it. You said it.
Order. If I say Dan, stop. Is that 4? Is that 1? Because I messed up in that instance when I freaked out because you.
That's a lot.
You gotta catch yourself, Dan. Master.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I think if we're gonna find parallels in law, I have to be fair. If you were a sex offender, let's say, and for the sake of this story, we'll make it like one of those good sex offenders that's like wrongfully named that, like someone who like pissed in a public park when they were a college kid. Hold on. See?
Can I start cooking burgers?
See. All right.
Okay, that's great.
All right. And he's not allowed to come within 500 feet of a school.
It's easy to forget there's a world.
Yeah. And let's say he's ordered by court not to come within 500 feet of a school. And if he does, that's a charge, right? Now, if he goes in once and steps right out that barrier, he's violated the law. He should be punished. But he can go back in and back out, back in and back out, and that's one charge, and that's one charge. And if someone's on probation and they leave their house once, and then they get right back in, and they get out and they play, and you put your right foot in, you put your left foot, the hokey pokey. It's only one charge, or it's only one violation. So I think there's only one slap worth of rage behind this one slap.
Oh, but there were 3 separate occasions where he addressed me as Dan multiple times.
Both of the other cases, you said, I'm a merciful God. This is completely
right there.
You were given warnings.
You said
you were given warnings.
As a merciful God, I forgive you.
Right there.
Cease and desist letters.
Right there.
Yeah.
And then again in here. And then earlier this morning I said I'm a merciful Lord. That's 3. That's 3 that you have not paid atonement for your sins.
I'm going to ask you a question, Sayer.
Yeah.
When you listen to him say that,
Yeah.
can you concur? Can you agree and understand that everything he's saying is completely is accurate?
Yeah.
It's true. Like the law. I want you to say. Hold on. I want you to say yes or no. Is his logic sound?
The logic is sound.
His logic is sound.
not valid.
So therefore, we've bumped it down from 8 to 3 for 3 separate occasions. Is that fair?
Yes.
You already ruled.
And
Why-
No. This is 3 separate occasions, but it still will be one slap.
Yeah.
What we're talking about, it's one slap
you're talking about the
with
straight
three infractions worth of rage behind it.
Now, I think any other person would say, oh, 3 infractions. That should be like a full force slap. If you're going to do 1 for 3 instead of 3, that should be 1 full force slap. But I'm offering, because I am a merciful Lord.
Look at him, he's a merciful Lord.
Because I am a merciful
You are his vassal.
I'm offering, instead of to do what you deserve,
Yeah.
to let you off light with a 50% slap.
50%.
What was this morning?
50% slap.
How about this?
You should do that again?
How about this?
You're evil for making me
How about this? Hey,
Seriously.
order! How about this? You get a total of 100% strength.
No,
That you get
Louis,
to use.
shut up.
No.
Louis, shut the fuck up.
This is an alternate.
Order. That's fuck.
You
I'm gonna be serious about it.
You get
should get another one.
Hold on. You get 100% slaps worth of slap.
Okay.
Think of it as like a mineral that you have, right? A resource. That means you can break it up however you like, but the ways that you cut that pie, cut that cake, will reflect on your friendship with Slater. Therefore, you can give him 150% slap and then 2 25% mini slaps.
Absolutely not. You understand? This is sick.
Now, there's codes.
This is evil.
No, hold on. But there's codes. I don't want you giving him 101% slaps.
Yes.
And I also don't want you giving him 100% slap either. Would you two like the bargain now and hold the floor and say?
What do you want?
And say
What's the verdict?
how this many slaps at this many percent? Go.
One slap at 50%. That's what you said. That's
No,
fair. If
no,
you-
because 100%. You're getting off easy. Remember those 3 infractions. That
What do you
could
want? You want
if
that? You want
hold on. If he wasn't merciful, yes or no, he would have hit you every single time those 3 times.
Let him decide. What do you
No.
Yes, that's
What
he
I want to know
wants.
what you think.
I think one slap 50%. We do it now, and this is dropped, and we can move on and have a nice day. You see.
Bargain. It's not.
That's
Tell
what I
me.
think. That's what my 50 cents. Any more than that is gonna. Yeah.
My mercy is fleeting. So I'm not going to put this in my hand because I don't want to allow emotion to cloud
Don't you
my
fucking
judgment.
do that. Just you decide. Stop. Dan, you decide. I don't want to let you want to slap me a lot. I don't want to say it. I don't want to allow emotions to cloud my judgment. If you point your finger at me again, my mercy is gone. So I implore you to ask yourself first,
What would Moon Man do?
Moon Man would like stand over himself and
I
not slap
think
at all. I think.
Rhetorical.
Yeah.
Rhetorical.
But hold on, I do want to press that for a second.
Yeah.
Dumb bitch, fat bitch, baby faggot chums Slater,
Yeah.
and maybe even Beasler
Yeah.
are capable of fucking up the situation. But I want you to act like Moon Man now.
Alright.
Remember that song in the car?
Yeah.
Boom, shawty, I'm a thug to you. Ain't nothing I'd rather do, babe. I'm always riding with my crew. Right?
Yeah.
Think about that melody in your head.
I will.
Let it haunt you.
Let that sink in.
Now, let's start from the beginning of this bargain. We have 100% worth of slop to give, divided up among...
That's not agreed upon by him. No, stop. You're putting words in his mouth.
My bargaining is us.
You came into me. You said you're gonna do one slap 50%. Like,
My
don't
mercy
around
is fleeting. If you interrupt me again,
You're fired.
I will rain upon you the shit fury of 1,000 fucking suns, okay? Be good.
Alright.
I abstain from the bargain, and I allow, as it is done in the court of law, judgment to be passed upon you by the judge of law.
Yeah.
Normally, Slater, I'm very draconian with how I treat my breachings of trust, especially in the case of a gentleman's agreement. But seeing as it is New Year's, I'll let you off with a slap on the face. Slap on the wrist.
Before you started, you said, slap on the wrist, slap on the face.
So
You said
I'm gonna revert to Occam's razor, and the simplest solution is usually the easiest one. One slap, 50%.
Fair.
One slap, 50%.
Oh, shit, yeah.
You know what? One slap, 60%. Because there were those three fractions. One slap, 60 to 70%.
This is fucked. You know, at least you know it. Just do it. Go ahead.
One slap.
On your hands behind your back, Slater. If you flinch,
Just, damn.
Can I record this in slow
yes,
motion?
yes, yes,
No.
yes, yes.
No. No.
sharing.
There will be no.
No sharing.
No.
No sharing.
I won't. No. It will not even
Go
be.
ahead.
Stand up straight. Take this like a man. Look
Oh,
me
but
in
you
the
know
eyes.
what? Maybe we should just take a picture. Just no description, no nothing. Just a picture of you two just side by side with the Star Wars in the background, just looking forward.
Before the slap?
Yeah, before the slap and one after.
This is what you're actually doing. As some sick weird joke you got into, like, oh, let's do a court thing. Let's do like a court thing. I like Law and Order. I want to be a judge. Let's do a court thing for like 30 minutes. Let's torture Slater on the couch and do a court thing. Let's be synced up. We don't need to talk about it. We're already in the middle of a court thing. Fucking sick. Why not? This is good. This is what you want. This is too. Yeah.
I just want you to know before I do this later.
Yeah.
that
Don't you dare say you love me.
I don't want to do this.
Don't. You can't say that. You
I
have-
don't want to do this.
Yes, you
but
do.
you
want to do it so
you
bad.
forced my
You
hand.
live for this. This is probably the highlight of your fucking day.
You forced my hand.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
And one more thing.
What?
I love you, Slater. I love you. I love you with all my heart, and that's why I'm doing this because I love you so much. Look me in the eyes, Slater.
50%.
Look me in the eyes, Slater.
Oh, you're making it smile. Oh my god. Oh. That was, you know what? That was
not even 50%.
That wasn't even 50%.
That was 40% max.
You see, it's all in your head. It's all in your head.
Cut the umbilical cord. Best judge I ever had.
Have you repented for your sins now?
Yeah,
Okay.
What's his name?
Yeah, what's my name?
Bastard.
Say it again.
Say it in my face.
Look him in the eyes and say it.
What's my name?
Shake hands. Shake hands with him. Shake hands.
It's just old bastard. Alright.
All right. Court is